Brighton going up as champions, but today could still have a huge bearing on who goes up alongside them in the second automatic promotion place, on which Huddersfield still have designs. It's farewell to the Withdean after 12 years, though. A new stadium as well as a new division for Brighton and Hove Albion next season. An emotional occasion, but plenty still for the visitors to play for, looking to spoil Gus Poyet's party. This is Elliot Bennett running at the defence. Ashley Barnes is stabbed it goalwards, but no more than that. Didn't really make the most of the opening. It's very comfortable in the end for Ian Bennett. Huddersfield level on 83 points with Southampton, behind them on goal difference, and they have played a game more as well. And the Yorkshire side still very much second favourites for second place, despite a 23-match unbeaten run at their first effort on goal. Forward by Gary Naismith towards Afobe, who's done really well to turn, and even better to get his shot away. Huddersfield lead, just 8 minutes on the clock, and Benik Afobe has put the visitors in front. Really well taken goal, his 6th of the season, just his 3rd in League One. The defence just didn't get tight enough to him, and Afobe finished smartly. It would be something of an anticlimax if Brighton were to be beaten here in their final game at the Withdean. Ashley Barnes setting about doing something about that, but is denied by Bennett. Good ball that had found him in all sorts of space, and Barnes really should have done better. Forward by Elphick. It's well worked. Here is Ashley Barnes, who did better to get his shot away this time. Off the outside of the post, though, the angle was just against him, and it eventually came down to strike it on the left boot. And they've taken just 1 point, have Brighton, since clinching the title a couple of weeks ago with victory against Walsall. But they should be back level here, and Chris Wood denied only by the crossbar, which is probably still rattling. Really good ball in. Wood all alone, the goalkeeper beaten. Brighton are beginning to dominate now. They work the free kick short for Bennett to hit it. And it's gone harmlessly wide. I understand if Brighton are effectively on their holidays already with the title sewn up, but there is certainly plenty still to play for here as they appeal for the penalty which has been given. The referee Steve Tanner has pointed to the spot here, and he has booked Lee Peltier for this challenge. It will be Ashley Barnes to take the penalty against Ian Bennett, who saves, but it comes back to Barnes, and he makes no mistake with the rebound to finally get his 19th goal of the season and to get Brighton back on terms just 2 minutes into this second half. Harsh on Ian Bennett, who'd made a super save there. It's launched long and should be guided back to the goalkeeper, but he's been sold short, and Afobe has nipped in to restore the Huddersfield lead. Benik Afobe with his 2nd goal of the game to turn this match back in favour of the Terriers. And some calamitous defending really contributing to Brighton's own downfall here. There wasn't enough on the ball by Calderon. Brezovan beaten. Brighton do need maximum points from their last 2 games if they're to reach 100 for the season. And had that gone in, it was certainly looking a remote possibility. Gary Roberts denied by Peter Brezovan, and given his chance in the Brighton goal today. Only 8 times has a Football League side finished with over 100 points. It is still Brighton's target, but they need to turn this around, and they might just be on course to do so. They're back level through Matthew Sparrow. What an impact from the substitute. Just 4 minutes after coming on, he scored his 4th league goal of the season to end a recent drought for Sparrow. It's his first in 22 matches now, but you wouldn't know it by the finish. 2 defenders around him, but he kept his footing and squeezed it home. Fitting farewell perhaps to the Withdean after all. Bennett, they really do want the win for the home fans, and Sparrow finds only the side netting. Roberts with a free kick, it's a good delivery. It's kept out by Brezovan, it's not yet away though. Desperate defending, but it's effective. It's Roberts' set piece that posed the initial problems. Really alert goalkeeping. Elliot Bennett. Pinball in the penalty area. They had won 11 and drawn 1 of their 12 games, which took them to the title, Brighton, before their recent little slip. But the slip up in the defence here could prove costly, because Huddersfield for a third time lead, and surely Daniel Ward has won it for them in stoppage time. The substitute with a goal for Huddersfield, which means so much to the visitors. This is not just farewell to the Withdean this afternoon, this is automatic promotion at stake for Town as well, perhaps, and they may yet get there. Daniel Ward, what a way to open his account for the club. Is there time for a third Brighton equaliser? Elliot Bennett's corner is not yet away. It's dangerously back in, punch clear, one-handed by Bennett. And it should this time be cleared by Jordan Rhodes. And now Roberts, Brezovan is way off his line and had to make that challenge. What a finish here. What a finish at the Withdean. After 12 years of staging league football, they've seen a fabulous game for the final encounter, but not the result that the majority here were hoping for. Full-time whistle goes, with Huddersfield still hopeful of joining the champions in the Championship. The result won't spoil their day to any great extent, though it certainly won't spoil their season. Brighton have the trophy in front of their home fans.